CBS Broadcast Center on 57th Street in New York. Jim Nance with you on the Nasdaq halftime report. And with 4 field goals, the Colts lead the Bills at halftime 12-7. Marcus here along with Brent and the coach, George Seifert. How about the first half there, Coach?
Well, you know, Marshall Faulk's having a heck of a half. I would have thought it would have been Antoine Smith going against Indianapolis's 30th ranked rush defense. But Marshall's having quite a day.
I tell you, Doug Flutie's numbers are good, even though they're trailing 14 of 18, filling in for the injured Rob Johnson now with that rib injury. Elsewhere in the NFL today, look at the Patriots pouring it on the Chiefs with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Elvis Grbac return from a week 1 shoulder separation. It's been all Patriots, including the rookie Robert Edwards.
Well,
Scoring
Robert
game in a row on the ground.
Robert Edwards having a heck of a game. He's going to catch a touchdown pass here shortly, too, from Bledsoe. He's been quite an acquisition for this club.
18th pick in the first round. He's also rushed for 60 yards, aside from the 2 touchdowns. And Bledsoe, 129 yards passing and 2 touchdown passes. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Bengals just missed a chance to tie the game with a long touchdown pass. Darnay Scott hauling it in. The old teammates, Stewart and O'Donnell, chummy before the game. And Cordell was able to break free to set up a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Good coverage in the Cincinnati secondary, but they don't keep contained on the outside with the defensive ends. Let Cordell Stewart run down the sideline. And I know you guys are ripping me for my Bengals pick, saying I'm the next Marcus Allen. But they're hanging in there. I'm not responsible for extra points.
Jerome Bettis got in just the 2nd touchdown in the last 11 quarters for the Steelers. And this was just a moment ago. O'Donnell to Darnay Scott. Touchdown. And hey, Carl Pickens, we picked him on the pregame show. 7 catches, 99 yards in that first half for the Bengals. So
make
good
the
half
extra
there.
point. Jeez.
Tennessee and Baltimore. And the Oilers with Eddie George really getting some good yardage today, 85 yards in the first half. 49ers on Steve Young's 37th birthday. He's thrown a touchdown, thrown for almost 200 yards in that first half. Cowboys go to the half, down to the Panthers. It's Steve Berline, the former Cowboy, 12 of 13 passing and 2 touchdowns, both to the Rocket. And the war of the winless, Washington and Philadelphia. And Rodney Peete returned as the starter today. He broke free for the game's only touchdown. When we come back, we'll preview the Denver-Seattle game, part of our doubleheader day here on CBS, as we continue with the Nasdaq halftime report and enjoy Doug Flutie putting the Bills on the board with a touchdown pass in the second quarter.
All right, Jim, thank you. We have 2 of the walking wounded quarterbacks getting ready to go this afternoon, Randy. Warren Moon has that cracked rib in his lower left side.
And he's the most injured of our creaky, older veteran quarterbacks between he and Elway, and it all started last Sunday night. Ricky Waters went the wrong way. Warren Moon had to run in that slop, and Kansas City linebacker Donnie Edwards came in, put a helmet in the back of Warren Moon. And it's not the first time Warren has cracked that rib in his back, but he says the problem isn't the pain, because it will be injected and it'll be numb. It's the range of motion and the stiffness in the muscles as he throws the ball.
John Elway out last 2.5 games. First it was a hamstring, then a problem with his lower back, but I think he's ready.
He's way ready. He's stayed on the sideline for the last 2 weeks. I really think John Elway, no matter how he really felt, is going to play in this game because he wants to get back and play football.
When he arrived at the Kingdome this morning, he spent just a couple of seconds with Michelle Tafoya.
First time back in 3 weeks. What gave you the confidence in your body that this was the time to come back?
I felt well enough to play. So, I mean, it's the first time I could go, and so I'm looking forward to playing.
How confident are you that you can hold up a game and not re-injure those same, the back and hamstring?
You never know until I get out there, but I'm going to go out there and play as hard as I can, and hopefully it holds together.
Good luck, John.
Thanks.
This will mark the 8th time that Moon and Elway have gone head-to-head. John Elway has won 6 of the previous 7 encounters. Jim, back to you.
Vern, Randy, look forward to your calls. Elway returns, and how does the Seattle defense stop that dangerous Denver arsenal? What do you think?
Well, Jim, the pressure is squarely on Cortez Kennedy, Sam Adams, and Michael Sinclair. They have to play the game of the year to stop Terrell Davis and John Elway. They have to do it.
Boy, you're exactly right, Marcus. You're looking at an offense here in Denver. They're number 2 rushing. They're number 1 as far as running the ball in the red zone. They're number 1 as far as third down conversions are concerned. That's a tough task for Seattle.
Meanwhile, tough task for the Rams. They've lost now 8 in a row at home. They'll host the Jets. Well, how do you see that one?
Well, the Rams could struggle again today. Glenn Foley's going to get a chance to air it out without Curtis Martin being in there. The Rams got to go ahead and attack Glenn Foley. Jets have only given up 6 sacks this year. If they don't put pressure on Glenn Foley and the Jets, watch out in that secondary today for the Rams.
All right, Brent. The NFL on CBS will continue in just a moment.